Hi guys, Martin here, welcome to another CarCast number 40 nonetheless. And yeah, it's a cold day. I always tell you how the weather is. Yeah, it's always cold, we're in the north. Saw a funny meme the other day, which was the north and the south, and everything above London is classed as the north, because people genuinely think that. But anyway, that's totally irrelevant. Not that anything's ever relevant on these, is it? So we had the store birthday last week. It was a really good day. On the Saturday, lots of people came in, lots of people played different games. We had Saturday Showdown. Sam from Wizards of the Coast came up, which was good, so I had a good chat with him. Unfortunately, didn't get to play any games because he was too busy. But that's good. Christmas shopping's happening, websites doing well, so people are buying things on there, and everything's just moving forward. It's busy, it's good, and yeah, a lot of it's because of Christmas as well, but the store's 12 months in, the store's doing well, and we're happy, and there are things that still need doing 12 months on. I got a bit down yesterday, because I was looking at what's being done and what needs to still be done a year on, and it's not that these things have to be done, it's just trying to prioritise things. We just don't have the time and the manpower, and a lot of it, me, is the problem, because I want everything done yesterday. I want everything. I set out when I first decided I was going to open the store to do a store that does things that all stores should, and I set out to have the best hobby store in the UK, and we're not far from it, to be fair. A lot of people will probably say we already are the best, but the rest of it's a growing thing and it takes time, and I get wound up then when things aren't done. Simple things like stickers on the window and stuff like that, which they'll all come, and I know they will come, I get down when they're not done. We've still got loads of terrain to build for the Last Chance Open, which 2 tickets came available, 2 tickets went straight away, so we're back up to the 54 with that, so that's good, and that's going to be a great event. Everybody seems excited, people are putting their army lists in now, people are putting the faction choices up, so the banter's really growing on it, which is great. The No Retreat event that I'm going to out in Gibraltar, the SM Battle Reports event, the banter for that's really flying, as well as a WhatsApp group for everybody to chat in for that one, and it's just good fun. It makes me remember how much I like playing the games. I just don't get enough time to play them anymore, but it'll come. Again, it's just, there are so many hours in a day that one person can work, and there aren't enough people available to make those bits work. It's kind of as simple as that. Everybody's busy, it's that time of year, and people don't have spare time, and yeah, it will just happen. I know it will, because it just keeps happening, and we bounced a few different ideas off a few different people. Next year is going to be a massive year, because we've done the first year, so we've done the hardest part. The next 2 years are no less difficult, because it's always the first 3 years in business that tests everything, the first one being the hardest. So we've got a player base now, we just need to increase the player base, so we need to start recruiting more gamers in the area. The way to do that is to do demonstration games and such, and it is just a case of come down, play some games. Doesn't matter what you play at the moment, carry on playing those games, but play something different as well. We have Mammoths in on a Tuesday night, and they want to show other people how to play other games. They came in on Saturday, Glenn and Tom, thanks very much Glenn, thanks very much Tom, came in to do demonstrations, predominantly on War Machine, and I think they demoed 2 different people, which is good. But Glenn's put a post out on the War Games Players group saying, does anybody want to play any other games, try and come in on a Tuesday night. So next year is going to be very much focused on increasing the player base to try and get more players playing different games. We've got so many different game systems that it's difficult sometimes, because people do only have a limited amount of time. playing, I don't know, let's say Malifaux's your game, and you can't get in on a night when somebody else can get in Malifaux. If there's only 10 people playing Malifaux, then that means you're trying to get 10 people to all be free on the same evening. It just doesn't happen. Life gets in the way. So we're working on that next year to run some campaigns. We've said this year that we were going to do them, and we just haven't had the ability to do them. We haven't had the time to do them because other things have I was talking with Dave saying about things taking priority, and nothing is necessarily of a higher priority than something else. It's just, right, if we start doing that, we've got to completely do that, which means then we can't do this, and this. And that's what we're going to focus on next year, that and the tournaments, or events, or organised play, whatever you want to call it. And if we can sell a 54-man event that becomes a major for 40k, then why can't we do it for other games? There are enough players out there for all these other games. We just need to get involved more in the nationwide communities and start getting things out. And we've got some exciting ones coming up. There's in February, we're just waiting to confirm, but we believe it's the first weekend of February, or the first Saturday in February, which I want to say is the 3rd or 4th. Could be wrong, I haven't got a calendar in front of me. But we're going to run a War Machine event, and we did an 18-man one, which was successful. So now we're going to do a 32-man one, which is 5 games. Now I thought it'd happen over a weekend, but a lot of the guys have said, no, we're fine doing it in a day. It'd be a long day. It'd be sort of a 10 till 10, doing 5 games, or a 9 till 10, whatever it is. But we're open anyway, so why not? And the guys want to do it. So any of you that are interested in War Machine need to look at that and sort that out. Another event, the events page on the website is starting to get more events put on it, and whether it be events like Friday Night Magic, that you don't buy a ticket for them, it just lets you know that it's happening, lets you know what we're doing. So they're on there. There's a 40k birthday bash. 2 of our customers, Dave and Peter, both share the birthday on the same day, and they approached me, asked would they be able to run little mini tournaments out of war games, to which obviously I said yes. And then through discussion it turned from being a little sort of 8 to 10 man job to, you know what, let's see how many people we can get for it. And it's only £20 a ticket. It's on the 25th of February, which is a Saturday, I believe. All the details are on the webpage, wargamesuk.co.uk. Click on events and you'll see 40k Addict birthday bash, because Dave runs a blog called 40k Addict. It's a good blog, so it's always worth a read. And £20, that's actually at £20 going to include lunch. Now prize support is very, very small for the event, which has been kept that way on purpose, because what Dave and Peter want to do is encourage the right kind of player to come. They don't want people thinking, alright, there's a big prize up for grabs, we need to bring a cheesy list and win the money. It's more a case of, yeah, there's some sort of recognition, because you have to recognise placings, but it's more, let's try and get 40, maybe 50 people playing the game and just having fun. It's only 3 games, it's standard 1500 point standard rule set. There's no ITC or ETC rule set to it. It is literally just back to basics gaming, and it's just going to be a day of fun. And there's a couple of tickets gone already, obviously, so we'll just see what happens with that. But if you're interested in it, then jump in and play. It's as simple as that. There's no requirements from different aspects, and it's open to everybody. So yeah, have a look at that one. We're going to have X-Wing tournaments coming up. We've got Game of Thrones and Netrunner store championships, and not the store championships that we normally run. These are official Fantasy Flight Game store championships, which normally bring in a little bit more of a crowd from further afield. There's loads of play mats up for grabs. There's a plaque for the winner. They're good events, and they're going to be on. I'm going to schedule those over the next few weeks so that they'll be on first quarter of the year as well, and then everything else will follow through. So we've got the War Machine one, we're planning on doing a Malifaux one, because we've got a decent player base for Malifaux now, and we just need to look at maybe again reaching that out. Love the fact that we've got local players, but Wargames has very much been set up as a destination store, as a national tournament centre. So it's how we incorporate both the local players, giving them something to play in, but also attract people in from outside the area, get people travelling in for it. We've got no shortage of hotels and bed and breakfast to stay at. People should be coming. We've got direct train links in for those that haven't got cars. So yeah, it should all just happen, shouldn't it? But that's me waffling on and on and on and on about what's happening next year. There will be more videos about what's happening next year. I said I was going to do a recap on this year, which I obviously still haven't done yet, but it'll come. Still got 2 weeks left. This time next week when I'll be recording, it'll be final countdown to Christmas. I've just come from my daughter's Christmas play, which is her first one she's in reception now, so it's her first proper school Christmas play. So she was made up with it. She's happy with what she's done. And again, it's that time of year, isn't it, where people are busy with things and people have got bits on, but it's a nice time of year as well. It's a time of year that I'm not religious in the slightest bit, so I don't buy into the whole religious aspect of the holiday season, but I do buy into people's general upturn in happiness, and it's not everybody, but a lot of people are. But anyway, I'm waffling down weird routes now, so I'm going to cut it there, guys. Thanks for watching. I haven't really given you any information this time around, but it's what it is, isn't it? And I'll see you next week. Cheers.